is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me.
This is Jimmy James here to tell you that I'm insane, so maybe just for the sake of shits and giggles, maybe we'll get together, and me and you can play hide the pickle. Anyway, I'm not trying to wiggle out of this. I just wanted to figure if this works or not, if this is something hot to trot like fishing off a boat or a yacht. I mean, why not? It's text to speech. It's not like I'm supposed to speak. This is some dude who does this for a living. Putting voices together like trying to get your family together for Thanksgiving dinner. Like this is some sort of a big vision. Decisions, what will I do next? Maybe I'll rap, maybe I'll text, maybe I'll put a poem next. This shit isn't that hot, but for the first time I think my thoughts are coming to tuition. Now I'm thinking I could have a kid and pay off his or hers tuition. These are just some scrambled up words to rhyme. But even in the craziest times, we have nothing but reason and time. So either you get what I'm saying or you're understanding the thick layer I am spraying. I'm just floating like a butterfly and sting like a flea. Lol, what else could I put on this text-to-speech thing?
It's getting to that point in my life where things are becoming plain. Let me explain. But first, can I have your attention? Yeah, attention. That's gonna be it. That's it right there. That's the show. Thank you for listening. Now, yeah, so I'm doing a podcast about attention. I was trying to think, like, how do I capture people's attention? What if I was a stand-up comedian? Why isn't there any sit-down comedians? Nah, that was fucking terrible. Do you know what I was thinking? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Do you know what I was thinking? No? Neither do I. Anyway, I was thinking, seriously, this is like a true thing. Like, I had to put my brain to work. Why do so many people want attention? And I'm not saying, like, a typical average gay, you know, like, Joe Schmo over there walking with his briefcase, going to work, thinking to himself, geez, I'm gonna try myself a different cappuccino tomorrow. It's gonna be fabulous. And she's gonna be fabulous cappuccino. Honestly, what I wanted to get at, the attention part of all this is, why is there so many Facebook friend sent suggestions or you're now friends with? I have not been on Facebook like that. I go on there every once in a while, 99 notifications plus 1,000 notifications. I've only seen 99. It's confirmed. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and give you my attention to confirm all that shit. You're asking too much of me. I gotta, like, open the app and then go down the list, push the buttons. A lot of these are women that, you know, they got, like, some sex scandal going on in the background. I don't know. And then there's, like, another guy be like, "What, do you need a manager? Are you available?" One guy actually hit me up. I don't remember his name. I don't care. I actually was talking to him because I was bored on the messenger there. He was trying to sell me him. Literally. Nothing else. He was trying to tell me that he can get me more viewers or something of that nature. I said, that's great. Do you have a website or anything I can click on to, I don't know, validate that you're a real person? And he just kept saying, oh no, you know, I got a company, it's a small company, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, alright, so besides your Facebook profile, which is like you in like a picture with jeans and you're like sitting on a low brick wall and you look like you're taking a professional photo but not taking a professional photo, if you know what that means. And there's like this sunrise behind you. and you look like, I don't know, you look like you're trying, but you're not. And then your like main picture, you know, you're like the picture in the back that's like a square, not the circle one, the square one. It's like just more clouds with like a little bit of sunlight. What are we doing there? What are we shooting for, bud? What are you doing? Seriously. So I'm talking to this guy. I wish I had the conversation up there. I could put it up there. And I must have asked him about 27 to 39 times, is there anything I can click on? I just want to click on something. And he just kept trying to sell me himself. So that kind of got me thinking, like, this guy just is taking way too much of my time, too much of my attention. So I don't know, like, Facebook, guys, stop sending me friend requests. Listen, I'm not sitting out there and saying, like, I'm not going to talk to you, but I'm probably not going to talk to you. You're literally sending me friend requests constantly. It's getting annoying. So I told my buddy about it. He goes, do you think they're spam? I'm like, I don't know, but whoever runs the spam department needs to really realize that they're overdoing this a little too much. And this is not meant to be funny. It's just, I literally opened up my phone after like one night of sleeping, and I had literally 99 notifications of confirmed friends. I'm like, how did I get so famous? What did I do? And if it is spam, what can I do? What's going on there? Why is there so much of this? I mean, do they expect me to read all this shit? Does anybody open up their emails ever and go through their spam folder? I don't think they do. Usually I just empty spam, empty trash, empty fucking spam, and then empty trash. I don't look at that shit. You know, I think once in a while I'll look at it and I'll hit it and be like, you won $1 million. All you have to do is click here, sign up here, and do all this, and you know, give me your arm, your leg, and you'll be in. You'll be in. You'll be in the top 40% of this top 40% to maybe win this. You got about a 10% chance to live and a 1% chance to win $1 gajillion. And I don't know. So I had a great fucking couple days. I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. Yes, I said Express. I was living it up. I actually talked to the front desk lady. Very nice, Jamie. I won't forget her name. She has a daughter who's in podcasting. We started getting on that topic. It was weird how it just came up. I was like, I'm in podcasting. And then I'm like, anyway. No, I don't know how the fuck it came up, but it's not like I just go up to people and be like, hello, my name's Jim, I'm in podcasting, listen to my fucking show or I'll kill you. No, her daughter's in it. She does, well, as far as I know, she does like the podcasting on YouTube. So it's like YouTube podcasting. So I'm like, isn't that just YouTube? Is it really podcasting? Because to me, podcasting is audible. It's audible. It's all audible. Kind of like I'm a fucking retarded quarterback. Audible. What'd you say? Audible. We're calling it audible. Look, as I'm talking to you, Chadhead conversation just popped up. Look, right here. I'm just gonna read it to you. Ready? Right off the bat. Woman. Somebody. Hi. Okay. Yeah. Great. That's amazing. Hello. If you want to talk to me, you have to email at me at thejimmyjamesshow@gmail.com. Or you can download Anchor and message me. There's also a subscription button. There's also a support button. There's a lot of weird shit you could do. So getting back onto that video, people were like, oh yeah, I'm into podcasting. I upload the YouTube. I'm like, that's YouTube though. That's not podcasting. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like to throw once in a while, throw something up there. But podcasting is strictly on this. I could be wrong. I might have to look up that definition, podcasting. But as far as I can recall, podcasting came out, 2001? Well, started getting big around 2001, 2002. And YouTube is for stuff on, like, you could sit and watch. So that's not really podcasting, to me. Okay. like you can have a podcast and be live, but it's kind of like YouTube, like your live I don't know. Maybe it's just a fucking, I guess it's dealer's choice, whatever you want. But getting to attention and shit, like I hate watching YouTube and you got people like, you know, like and subscribe, like and smash that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell. You guys heard me talk about this before. I haven't seen the video yet. Let me like dive in a little bit before you ask me to commit to this relationship. Anyway, I wind up just fucking liking and subscribing, but I don't usually hit the bell. Anyway, so I stayed at the Holiday Inn. I was talking to Jamie, the manager, very wonderful person. Kind of felt bad there at the end because I was rushing out because I was supposed to get like a wake-up call from a certain person. Never got that wake-up call. I put way too much responsibility on that person just to ask them to wake me up, I guess. I was rushing out and I just got my cup of coffee. Oh my God, is anybody waking up without having coffee? Oh, it's a fucking killer. It's killer. It's like you'll murder somebody to get that cup of coffee. Like, leave me the fuck alone. I'll kill you. Give me my coffee. That's what you feel like in the inside. Unfortunately, I was running over to get out of the room, and I was like, oh, my Twix. I want to grab that. And I went to go grab it, and I don't know, the book bag hit my arm, and the coffee went all over the place, all over the bed. I'm like, I don't have time to clean this. I'm going to be late. I literally just snuck right out of there. I didn't say a goddamn thing. And then I'm like, oh shit. They got my card. They could charge me. You know, like my Visa, Master, whatever the fuck it is. Debit card, Visa, Master. I think it was a MasterCard. I don't know. It was like a fucking card. Anyway, they got that. I'm like, they could charge me. And I'm like, shit. Should I call? I was thinking, I'm like to myself, should I call them? And be like, yeah, I just wanted to call and say, I'm sorry I rushed out, but it felt weird. I don't stay at hotels like that. You know, I treated myself for like a night, 150, or it was 170 after taxes. It was fucking ridiculous. Best sleep I had in years, but I didn't know if like to call them and say, hey, sorry. And they might have just not even paid attention to it. I don't know what to do in those situations. Sorry there, I kind of lost concentration and my own attention because I'm running 11 minutes long here. I don't feel like editing and shit. Alright guys, I'll be back with more right after this. Stay tuned for this Anchor commercial, whatever the fuck. Don't fucking leave. Don't you do it. You're thinking about it. You could skip. That's about it. Okay. Alright, right now. Mother. Alright, attention part 2. Alright, so this is pretty cool. This was supposed to be my last episode of the season 3 here. I'm actually gonna get on to the next season. Get myself moving. But to put this on the attention episode, I wanted to add in a bonus, which is the 411, missing 411. I've been into this for a long time. I don't know if anybody out there knows what I'm talking about, but if you don't, quick rundown of it. It's about a whole bunch of people that go disappearing, like all over North America. It's all over the world, but this is like just North America in all the all like the great outdoor places, all the great parks, and you know, like Yellowstone Park and shit like that. But there's like a shitload. There's one called like the crazy mountains or some shit. I don't know all the names of them. I just know it's parks. And I see a lot. The guy who started doing this was David Pilati. So that will be in my next bonus episode. So I'll get into that and what I think. Because I hear a lot of people talk about what happens to these people, which is extraordinary. But I don't really have anybody, I mean YouTube anywhere, really given any explanation onto what could have happened. So you're gonna get my brain really focused on that. So stay tuned for that after this. I'm only gonna put 30 minutes max. Anyway, getting back in into the details, because I'm going to take a little bit more serious. Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to cut myself short there. I actually ran in for like 8 minutes. I was trying to think of a good attention seeker movie. I was trying to think of the Will Smith movie and Maggie Roberts 2015 Focus. So that's kind of like, I went into a whole story about something. I was like, wow, I was all over the place. Like, even for me, like, if it's bad for me, it's gonna be a fuck. Like, I was like, let me just look up, and I started like fucking with the YouTube. See, I can't do that shit with this fucking disease. I take meds for it, prescribed, unprescribed. What's the fucking difference? They're gonna give it to me. What's the difference if I get it from the streets? Oh my god. What's the difference if I get it from the streets? It's not like I'm fucking, doing fucking 8 balls or anything. So, yeah, I was talking about the Maggie Roberts movie and Will Smith movie, Focus, as I'm fucking losing attention here. Are you having problems with attention? Do you have problems keeping up? Do you feel like you're the only one that doesn't understand anything? No. Do you have weird questions? Seriously. Do you have weird questions that just want to be answered? That you just fucking gnaw your fingernails off, or you just pull whatever hair you have left out of your head because you just want it answered? Well, I'm that kind of guy. I'm gonna find out whatever I can, and I will gnaw my fucking fingers off to the bone, just to get answers. For example, talking about astronomy. My attention has been on pretty much astronomy my whole life. I'm not talking about any diseases or anything or fucking disorders. I like astronomy. I love astronomy. That's why I made, like, when I had this fucking podcast show, whatever, I had the Jimmy James show, Life and Beyond. I really like it. I didn't want to change any of that. But the reason why I did is because one was because there's already a life. There's a lot of Life and Beyonds out there. I had to do like a little bit of research on this. I didn't do much, but for example, there's Melody Sheep, which is one of my favorite. Shout out to Melody Sheep, by the way. Favorite. If you guys like space stuff, anything space, even if it's not aliens, go check out Melody Sheep, their channel on YouTube. They have the best shit. I mean, like fucking 8K. Everything is the graphics. They really do like a really amazing job on their shit. So that captured my attention when I was a kid growing up, was astronomy. I looked up. I was like just fucking blown away by how small we are, how little we actually know, how I'm some guy on a mic talking right now, even though I'm not live with anybody, but I know I could publish this, and then everybody's gonna hear it. But really, what does it all add up to? What does this all add up to at the end of the day? Nothing. It doesn't. I mean, will it help some people get through a day, kill some time? Yeah, sure. This is like my therapy. I honestly was supposed to drop a podcast on Friday. The reason why I didn't is because every year 2K comes out with a new basketball game. I don't play like that much Xbox. Really, I don't. But I used to. But now I do. When 2K comes out, I've been playing it. And this year I have the next gen. And I'm playing that game, which is fucking really good at this point in time. So I'm into that. So I kind of was like, I was all day on that, and I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to do this attention trailer and then an episode, and I was like, fuck. Then I started watching 411, and I got into that. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole bonus thing on that. Might throw it into this, I don't know, but I think I'm going to do that as a separate entity, because I really want to tell you guys out there, I wanted to talk about the Beyond stuff. I never really get into that. I talk about it and I say, oh, Life and Beyond, and I go all over the place. Honestly. I mean, because this will fall into the 411 a little bit. Like, did you ever just look up and just realize how small we really are. I mean, and I'm not just talking about with a telescope or on a fucking YouTube channel. I'm talking about just look up. Look at a star somewhere. Make sure it's a star, not a planet. And that star is probably, 12, some are 13 million light years away. I mean, way further than that. Billions. So that light took billions of years to travel. So, for example, when you're looking at the moon, you're looking at the moon a couple seconds, a couple minutes? No, it's a couple seconds old. The sun's, 8 minutes? So if the sun went out right now, you wouldn't know for about 6 to 8, was it 8 minutes? 8 minutes you wouldn't know. If it was daytime, depending on when you're listening to this. If it went out now, I guess, and it's nighttime, I guess you wouldn't know until, you woke up, I guess. I have fucking no idea. Or you'd be like, well, is that bright thing in the sky? Anyway, getting on to more crazier subjects and spiraling into the darkness of podcasting. I need a break from podcasting. Like I said, it's like my therapy. But at the same time, it's very tough to sit here and talk about shit that people go through every day. And I'm like, who's listening to this? Because I'm getting viewers, I'm getting listeners, whatever the fuck viewers. I'm not a YouTube guy. I'm getting listeners, and I'm like, who's listening to me all the time, you know? And I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that with all of my heart. I appreciate that. There's just so much I can't cover by myself. And I don't have a lot of help, pretty much none at all when it comes to this shit. Like I said, this is like my outlet, just to yell shit out. And I get your attention with it. And like I have always said from the first episode, I talk, you people listen. And hopefully this next season I have coming up, if I get what I think I'm going to be doing here. I don't want to say anything because I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to give any doubts or, give myself doubts or hopefulness. He was hoping to grasp the subject of a definition or sentence, but none was coming his way. One word in front of another. No, I'm gonna end this shit short because I want to get into the fucking Space 411 shit and get into the space. If you like astronomy, like I said, put on the Melody Sheep channel if you're a YouTube guy. Person, woman, whatever. If you want to know my thoughts on anything, you know how to hit me up. It's right there in the link. The Jimmy James Show at Gmail. The Jimmy James Show A to Z. No, is it A to Z? No, it's the Jimmy James Show at gmail.com. I'm going to end this and then I'm going to start the next bonus episode for the last season of this season. Thank fucking God. So I could start off fresh. Gonna take a good, September? I probably won't be back until like my birthday. So that's like October, mid-October. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. That's my attention span. It's fucking shot. Just like yours is. You're probably like 8 minutes in and you're like, what the fuck? What was it? What was he talking about? Dude, I don't know, bro. I just like get stoned, listen to this guy talk. Yeah, it's so fucking like interesting. I just don't know what he's saying. Yeah, fuck yeah. Alright, guys, listen. Women out there, listen up. Take care of your men. Make sure you do the dishes, clean the kitchen, do your women-only stuff. Stop fucking around out there. What do you think this shit is? I'm just kidding. No, seriously, take out that trash. Alright, peace out, guys. Talk to you in a little bit. And like always, take care of yourselves and one another. Clean it up.